and cut.
Excellent. Excellent.
Excellent.
And thank you again for coming in.
Sorry. How do you think that went?
Well...
I nailed it. I did everything right. I've saved my reputation and my future is bright. You see, my accusers are nothing but losers. And nobody can say that I failed it, 'cause I nailed it. Although... I can't believe I said that. The thing about the sweat, though you'd rather have a prince who's dry than one who's soaking wet. Plus my service in the Falklands will no doubt be to my credit, and a silly thing like that will just be cut out in the edit.
The sweat thing's definitely making the cut, right?
But I can't believe I said that. The birthday meal in Woking, it's the greatest food I ever ate. But will they think I'm joking? No, they'll see a people's prince who likes a pizza Fiorentina rather than a chap whose chum would try soliciting a minor. So don't panic, don't worry, I got this, I'm free. Everyone's about to learn the victim's really me. 'Cause I nailed it, not a word out of place. The Duke's a legal genius and he's resting his case. A new hero has risen who won't go to prison. The sea was choppy, but I'm glad that I sailed it, 'cause I nailed it.
Although... I can't believe he said that. He claims he's not a sinner, but my pedo friend was out of jail, so why not go for dinner? It's doubtful that he's sorry, I'm not even sure he cares, but we're assured this royal Dalek simply cannot go upstairs.
Pretty hot, actually. I'd say maybe an 8.
And I can't believe he said that. The R-ing and the umming till he brought himself to say a child abuser's unbecoming. His excuses are a joke, and yet I'm stifling my laughter, 'cause with TV gold like this, I know I'm guaranteed a BAFTA. So don't panic, don't worry, start spreading the news. The interview is dynamite and Maitlis has the fuse. Yes, I nailed it. I gave him plenty of rope. The honourable prince is an unlovable dope. They'll cut off his free cash after this car crash. Andrew had to train and I just derailed it, 'cause I nailed it.
Although... could I have done things differently and steered a better course? Should a father of 2 daughters show a little more remorse?
Was I a little gentle? Did his title make me kinder? No! Maitlis is a pro and she has played a fucking blinder. So I can't believe we did it. The story of the season, unforgettable, unmissable, with just a whiff of treason.
The establishment has never had a scandal this obscene.
The humiliating photograph.
Would this now be my epitaph?
The invoice that you sent to him.
Perhaps I have been rather dim.
I wouldn't want to be the one who has to tell the Queen. The Queen.
That she nailed me.
I nailed him, now the truth will be known. Sex descriptions from the 9th in line to the throne. Right here in the palace.
Did I mention phalluses? I shouldn't have done the interview. I should have curtailed it.
My excitement's uncontrollable. I hope that I veiled it. There's a P45 for Andrew in the post, and we nailed it. I just can't believe that you said yes.
I nailed it.
And this mantelpiece has actually been here since the early 1800s.
Fascinating.
Very, very old.
England expects every man will do his duty. England expects every prince will play his part. Did you think our country was a joke and this war would be the punchline? Well, listen to Elizabeth's favourite son. The Falklands War, it has been won, and an unexpected party is about to start.
We're safe. Now help us to keep track. Tell us how you got all our tundra and sheep back.
I fought the RGs single-handed, give or take a fleet. Without my chopper and my joystick, we'd have faced defeat. Through the bullets I'd fly, never fearing the foe. My adrenaline was high, perhaps excessively so. Then I raised our flag above Port Stanley.
How could one man be this manly?
As a loyal English chap, there's one thing I know.
England expects the Royals to inspire us, and England expects distractions from decline. When the actual news is really bad, we look to the House of Windsor. Now thanks to Elizabeth's favourite son, a daring new era has begun, and an unexpected royal star's about to shine.
I'm great!
And I bet he votes Tory.
Maggie, please don't interrupt his interesting story.
There isn't quite a plan for you when you're not quite the heir. Charles was always going places, I was going spare. Now I'm the best-looking royal in the prime of my youth.
Yes, the most normal-looking royal.
And I'm lovably uncouth. I've got blue blood, but I'm not haughty.
We love it when he's a bit naughty.
HRH Invincible's the flagship of truth. That's what...
Charles! How's it going, buddy? Been keeping the home fires burning?
Yes, we grew a rather nice crop of lettuces this year.
Wow. And how's that saucy young wife of yours, bro?
Well, she's not very interested in the lettuces.
No way.
Anyway, hello. I'm glad you didn't die, I suppose.
Why are you so weird, Charles?
Why are you so weird, Charles? You put everyone on edge. Andrew is revered, Charles. All you talk about is veg. I've never been what England expected. My heart and mind are always corrected. Little brother, you have no duty, you are free to fly. But as heir, my job description reads, become a stamp, then die. Maybe that's why I'm so dry.
Yes, we much prefer this guy. England expects
me to accomplish very little.
England expects
This prince to be free.
he's won his spurs in battle.
Now I'm gonna get fucking wasted.
Because Randy Andy's come of age, his future's an unwritten page.
He'll always be Elizabeth's favourite son.
And there's no such thing as too much fun.
In this unexpected fairy tale that you're about to see. Yes, England expects.
New economic paradigm.
Yes, England expects.
3 other countries in the Union.
Yes, England. Yes, England. Yes, England. Yes, England. Yes, England.
There has to be another way.
There has to be another way. Wow! Psst! What do you mean, psst? You hit me with a rock.
Sarah, the lawyers, they say...
I know, but what can we do?
I've been thinking.
My side will claim I'm the victim. That wonderful man, how she tricked him. But who cares if they're right? I've no stomach for this fight. Our love is greater than wedlock. Can't we break free of this deadlock? Let's end our cold estrangement and come to a bizarre arrangement. Will you be my ex-wife, Sarah? Separate, inseparable, lifelong friend. What solution could be fairer? Why don't we put our strife to an end? Our libidos need igniting. Marital sex is a bore. And I know my fires will start relighting when you are my wife no more.
My side will try to determine that it is you who's the vermin. Their faces grim and stony increase my alimony. But laying the blame isn't vital. Just let me cling on to my title. We're closer now than spouses.
Hang on.
Life partners in adjacent houses. I will be your ex-wife, Andy. Confident chum supreme. Never was divorce so dandy. Leaving the stadium still in the team. Though the world will call us crazy, we'll honor the vow that we swore. I will treasure and complete you, darling, when I am your wife no more.
Melt the rings, rip up the contract. All we need is fortnightly contact. Breaking convention.
I'd still like my pension.
Apart yet united, we're so damn excited to sing out the news. You don't fight, you don't lose. Beatrice and the other one will never have to choose. So please meet the happy ex-lovers. Our car insurance can stay the same. Bentleys and the Golf it covers. So many vehicles, still one name. We won't part and they won't make us. We'll always play for a draw. Now we're broken. You can't break us. X is forevermore. X is
If you say it, I'll say it right back.
Let's say it together.
After 3. 1,
2.
3. See you in court.
While sailing the seas I was glad. Each day a promise of fresh air and fun. Retirement is lonely and sad. Just snoozing and watching a place in the sun. Idleness serves to compound my woe. A prince really needs a portfolio. This Labour Prime Minister, though he seems sinister, offers me somewhere quite new to go.
And you know, even though the role's unpaid, we're more than happy to cover your expenses.
I find his proposal alluring. The trade deals I'll soon be securing. Some would say that my appointment's unwise, but what do I lose if I try it for size? Pull on your suit and pack up your bags for a different kind of duty. Can I speak just like a businessman? Business, yes I can. Making connections, holding receptions, I'm no sleeping beauty. I'm a working royal with a job to do, so it's time I began.
Service!
Diplomacy can be quite tough. You eat a big meal and everyone's nice, then making a deal is rough. My trick's to say yes and just not know the price. British producers are on their knees. I yell at the Saudis and Portuguese. Our trade is declining, there's no silver lining. We import disgraceful amounts of cheese. But golfing in various nations works wonders for trading relations. I'm helping the farmer, the man in the street, by skiing with all the dictators I meet. Pour out the whiskey, fire up the jet for a different kind of duty. LHR, LAX, JFK, HRH bringing the PRT. Daily I stand and shake every hand, but by night I shake my booty. I'm a 5-star guest on a difficult quest to promote the UK. But what's the point of anything? I'm busy and happy and doing my bit. Am I achieving anything? I'm certain back home no one thinks I'm a tit. There's no escape from the heat death of the universe. Human endeavor is meaningless and our existence is perverse. But if there's a God, then his purpose for me is to travel around and to get pissed. Heaven's a party for billionaires and I'm making sure I'm on the guest list. The air miles are clocking up fast. I'm piloting Britain and looping de-loop. But if our success is to last, I need to befriend a more prosperous group. Stelios, Delia, Lord Sugar, bozos and losers who won't go far. A prince should be pally with Murdoch and Gates and that fellow from Virgin that everyone hates. England expects and I cannot relax. Well, good evening to you, my dear Ms. Max. Fasten your seatbelt, lower the lights for a different kind of duty. Everything's going so swimmingly, but why are we now in a minor key? Lady Ghislaine is boarding the plane with a friend who's rather fruity. I will never shy away from someone new. As a special envoy, I've a job to do. GDP depends on me, so sir, it's good to meet.
Your Royal Highness, this is Geoffrey.
We've all read the news today. Andrew, you will have to pay.
Don't admit that all is lost. Say I had my fingers crossed.
Why can't you be like Anne?
No one's as good as Anne. The blessed Anne.
Silence, obey me.
How dare you betray me?
There's no use resisting.
I can't stop existing. Remove every mention. Distract their attention. You can't change the fact that I'm just an extension of you.
The thing is, Charles,
You're always going to need an Andrew.
What on earth are you talking about?
A 5, 6, 7, 8 kings and queens used to be murderers, rapists, fanatics, and thieves. But these days you're all squeaky clean, or so everybody believes. How'd you keep us all convinced of your virtue and dignity? You've subcontracted your disgrace to minor royals like me. Maybe there's been errors of judgment, and maybe I'm partly to blame. But I was born to be the scapegoat for all our family shame. The palace scowls at my behavior, but secretly you need me around. Who'd you want the people hating when you're the one being crowned? You're always gonna need an Andrew. Every heir needs a ne'er-do-well. You'll always need a royal screw-up and a shocking royal story to tell. Try to see my life in a broader context. You'll find I haven't much to regret. 'Cause you're always gonna need an Andrew, and you haven't heard the last of me yet. Birth to earth and womb to tomb, our lives must always follow the plan. Crush and warp your soul and spirit, 'cause it's all for the good of the clan. Members of the great unwashed demand the monarch always looks like a saint. And the rest of us make that easier, 'cause perfect is something we ain't. Princess Margaret's torrid affairs kept the public fascinated for years. Lady Diana gave you great drama, and Meghan gives you plenty of tears. Yes, we all loved George VI. He was a king everybody could like. But it's easy to outshine your brother when he's a fan of the Third Reich. You're always gonna need an Andrew. Every god needs a devil to smite. You'll always need a royal wrong 'un to prove you're the royal who's right. I have played my part to complete perfection, so arguably you owe me a debt. 'Cause you're always gonna need an Andrew, and you haven't heard the last of me yet.
Brother, that is utter crap, and your delusion is a thing to behold. You've made your bed beyond the pale, and you're never coming back in the fold. The things that you're accused of, they were choices that you made on your own. Now let's not mention them again, because no one wants to lower the tone. There won't be another Andrew. Every scandal needs to come to an end. There won't be another interview, and you never make another new friend. Do the firm a favour and keep your trap shut. No one wants to hear what you say. I just want the best for England now, and we expect you just to vanish away.
England expects every man will do his duty. England expects this prince to be contrite. Could it be our family is a joke, and that I've become the punchline? No, I'm still Elizabeth's favourite son. What lessons have I learned? Well, zero, none. That's the unexpected moral that I'm gonna share tonight. Oh, you're always gonna need an Andrew, and you'll always need to keep me sweet. If you never let me face the witness stand, then I'll never need admit defeat. My time is gonna come round again. You'll see history is on my side. You'll realise you couldn't get rid of Andrew, and rue the day that you tried. You're always gonna need an Andrew. You haven't heard the last of him yet. You're always gonna love an Andrew. You haven't heard the last of him yet. You're always gonna want an Andrew. You're always gonna find an Andrew. You're always gonna need 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 an Andrew.